officials at the Richards Bay High School urging parents to monitor their children. At least 30 learners had to be treated after, it seems, coming into contact with a toxic gas. Residents say a gas leak at a nearby chemical plant caused the breathing.
The slightest wind causes dust storms covering entire suburbs. Richards Bay, once a holiday and retirement destination, now reduced to a grimy wasteland.
Amidst ongoing efforts to hold fossil fuel companies to account for the pollution that is affecting communities' health and livelihood, South Africa's eastern coastline remains hot property for the oil and gas industry. In early 2024, Natural Justice, along with South Durban Community Environmental Alliance, hosted workshops on the just energy transition. The goal of these workshops were to hear what local communities want from JET, approaching solutions for the community from the ground up, specifically the mining-related problems faced in the area of Richards Bay.
There is an old mine on that side and it's affecting the people. We have the gum trees and everything, they are burning everything there. So the gas is always, a lot of people are getting sick each and every day. Also we have the problem of electricity. So we just want to know what we can do, what can help us. So we'll take that information and bring back to our community and work together and see where we can help each other.
I will mention climate change, which affects us all. We see natural disasters happening all over the world, which are the results of the daily mistakes that we do. We need to come together, put our hands on the table, and then be productive in curbing what we call climate change for the near future, because it's not all about us. It's about the next generation. We've got children now. We've got the next generation we have to take care of.
It's important for me personally because electricity is very expensive. I need to find ways to save on electricity and use that money elsewhere. And now I'm earning lesser than before. So I need to be able to save. I need to find more ways to save. So if I can save on electricity, then I would have done my job as a mom.
Further along the coast, power supply and unemployment were key areas of concern for the heavily populated community of South Durban. Many in the community rely on the existing petroleum industry for their employment. The area suffers from high cases of asthma and cancer, the causes of which have been linked to the pollution caused by the local fossil fuel industrial sector. Moving to renewable energy sources should thus be a priority for the health and well-being of the community, but not at the cost of employment opportunities.
One of the most important things with renewable energy is looking for new, modernized ways to tackle the old ways of using coal and bad uses of energy. I think it would help to speak about the just energy transition, or the just transition just as it is, that it would be fair to everyone, that it would be useful in creating jobs in our country, which is a high risk country with job employment. Also to focus on new and modernized ways about renewable energy. Most of the renewable energy plans that we have, for example, the biogas, as well as solar, as well as hydro and wind power, these are good alternatives. We will still get questioning about where they're situated or the process of making this type of energy, but it would be significantly better than coal or nuclear power.
If it's affordable to us people that are of a low income, because a lot of our people in our community are not working, so to see if we can also afford the solar system, and also because our lights are so high, so we need to really hear more and also try and educate our people, take stuff back into our communities to educate them and tell them what is happening and where we are at now.
South Africa is the 13th highest carbon emitter in the world. So the Just Energy Transition Partnership was very welcomed. And I think to highlight on what you said, Huzi, about human rights and health aspects, South Africa has defined what a just transition is in a legal framework document titled the Just Energy or the Just Transition Framework in South Africa. But more specifically, when it comes to health impacts, there's been litigation in South Africa due to the impacts of communities in one of our provinces. And the communities were successful in challenging the pollution from the coal power stations. We've been working around the idea in natural justice that's gone into a lot of policy, which is energy justice. Around the fact, like even with coal, someone pays the price for the energy source we use. And that this is the case even with renewable energy.